I didn't lose her that night. I lost myself. The night was quiet, with rain tapping gently against the window pane as I sat alone in the dim light of my room. Outside, the city lights blurred into a warm, distant glow, much like the connection between us had become. I remember thinking it was just another evening, another quiet moment passing between two people who were drifting apart. I thought I knew what was coming, but I was wrong. It wasn't the big fight or the dramatic exit that changed everything. It was something so small, so simple, that it shattered my world completely. She turned to me and smiled. It was a light, casual smile, the kind you give a stranger on the street, completely effortless and detached. And in that single, fleeting instant, a cold realization washed over me. I didn't mean nearly as much to her as I thought. My heart didn't break, it just deflated. It was the casualness of it all that truly hurt, the lack of any real emotion in her eyes. For days, I replayed that night in my head, dissecting every word, every glance, every tiny gesture. I obsessed over the details, trying to pinpoint the exact moment I became so insignificant. I wondered how I could care so deeply, feel so intensely, while she could simply drift away without a second thought, without so much as a ripple on the surface of her life. My confidence, my pride, the very sense of who I was, all of it felt smaller, unseen, completely and utterly replaceable. It was a hollowing feeling, an emptiness that settled deep in my bones. But as the days turned into weeks, the anger and confusion started to fade, replaced by a quiet, painful clarity. It wasn't about her being cruel or heartless. It wasn't even about whether she ever truly loved me. The truth was much simpler and much more painful. It was about priority. And that night, under the soft glow of the city lights, I finally understood that I was just not one of hers. I was a chapter she was ready to close, while for me, she was still the entire book. Some goodbyes don't need words to be spoken. They are felt in the silence, in the empty spaces where something used to be. And some nights leave scars that no one else can ever see, etched not on your skin, but on your soul. This is Story Flair Studio. Thank you for listening.